All right. Okay, so it looks like it looks like we are live. All right. So I hope the light is okay. Yeah, not very bright. Not very bright lighting. But yeah, as we go along, I'm sure things will improve. Let's see if we can. Okay, I think that's the best that we can do. Hello, everyone. Hello, Divine Collective. Welcome to today's reading. So, as I was going about my day, asking the guides what they wanted me to know about the person on the collective's mind, the guide said he's not having a Merry Christmas. That's what the guides said. They said he ain't having a Merry Christmas. Okay, that's what's going on. And I said, why, Spirit? And they said, because the chickens have come home to roost. All right. So someone somewhere out there is having a not so Merry Christmas, all because they messed with the wrong person. They messed with you, and now they are finding out that you are not the one to mess with. All right. You've got a spiritual team on your side. You've got divine forces that are working with you, that are helping you, that are invisible, that this person did not think that they could exist, because this person probably looked at you and thought, this is going to be easy for me to just whatever it is that this person did, which we are going to find out. And now wherever they are not having a Merry Christmas. Unfortunately for them, this Christmas is not a merry one. And that's what we're dealing with here. So Holy Spirit, we thank you for your divine presence. Thank you for clearing out all the negative energies in this space. Thank you that only the highest will of God for humanity prevails. All right, so let's see. This person is the type of person that talks horrible about people that he claims to love. Okay, he will say, I love you, I care about you, you are the most wonderful thing to me. And behind your back, he will be talking that kind of a thing here. This is the kind of person that is always looking for attention. This is an attention seeker. Okay. This person values attention more than anything else. I wouldn't be surprised if they value attention more than their own self, their own well-being. Very bad habits. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is someone who is operating in a very low vibrational frequency. Drugs, addictions, toxicities, all sorts of things. I have to say to you that I've got my little one here. He's sleeping, but if he wakes up, I'm going to jump this live. So we have a few minutes. We have about at least, hopefully, about 20 minutes. We could have a little bit more, depending on how things go. See how far we are able to go. All right, let's give it our best shot. So this is someone who is operating at a very low vibrational frequency here. Someone that is into drugs. You may not even know about it. You know that this is someone into drugs, addictions, toxicities. This person is low vibrational. Okay. Someone that's looking for attention from everyone around them. Someone that talks bad about people in their lives. He's not having a Merry Christmas. Okay. This is the one person that is not having a Merry Christmas. And we can see why, because this is a very low vibrational frequency person. Okay, so he hates happiness. All right, he is a happiness hater. I don't know if you can see that, happiness hater. All right, let me do this because I can see that it's a little bit. All right, let's bring it there. Okay. What's this about? Okay. Next time I'll put in a title there before I start my live, because you are asking what's this about. Okay, so this is about I'm doing a relationship reading, and I'm basically doing a reading on the guidance that I received from the guides earlier today, and they were saying sorry, I got distracted for a split second there. I was checking my baby out because it looks like he was almost waking up. So they said someone is not having a Merry Christmas. You know, tomorrow is Christmas, and someone is not having a Merry Christmas because they are a happiness hater. This is someone that is an attention seeker, and they've got a lot of bad habits, you know, and one of those bad habits has to do with talking really bad about people. All right, so this is what's going on with this person here. And meanwhile, while they're doing all of those things, you are unfazed. Okay, you are not phased. You are not moved by all these things that are happening with this person. All right, you are not moving. You're not moved by these things. You are, you know, living your life, doing your thing, minding your own business. Okay, but this person is busy whilst they're busy talking all these horrible things about you, whilst they're caught up in all these things, this, you know, bad habits. They are daydreaming about you. They are fantasizing. They are reminiscing about you. Okay. So this is one of the reasons why they are not having a Merry Christmas, is because they still have you on their mind. Okay. Because you definitely got rid of them. You got rid of this person. You saw that this was a low vibrational frequency person. You are the type of person that want to be bothered. Okay. You don't want to be bothered. You do not want people to come into your life and bring all sorts of, you know, drama there. Okay. And so you got rid of this person in some shape or form, some one way or the other, you got rid of them. And now wherever it is that they are looking for a way to come back. Okay. That's what they are doing. They're sitting around thinking about how it is that they can come back to you. They want to come back, regardless of all the nonsense that they speak when they are with their friends, regardless of the type of mad person this person is, because this doesn't say an okay person, regardless of how low vibrational frequency they are operating at, they are looking for a way to come back. Okay. And I don't see you taking this person back. I don't want to lie. There's nothing about this person that impresses you anymore. But they are nonetheless daydreaming about you, wanting to, you know, make amends, wanting to come back and give you some kind of a fake apology. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking for some tarot cards so that we can see what else the guides can show us about this situation. Spirit, what do you want us to know about the situation here? This is why this person is not having a Merry Christmas. They could be going through a situation where maybe they found out also that they don't have long to live, unfortunately. Well, this is quite sad. This person could have found out that they don't have long to live, and this is why they're not having a Merry Christmas. All right. They could have found out that they have some kind of an illness, and because of that illness, oh, the battery for my light has died. Because of that illness, they might not have long to live. For some of you, for the rest of you, this is someone that is going through a very, very painful transition. Okay, an ego death. A lot of things in their lives are coming apart, are falling apart. A whole lot of cycles are dying out in his life. All right. So 2025 is bringing an end to a lot of bad habits that this person had attached themselves to. And now the chickens have come home to roost. The cycle has come to an end. It's time for him to make a choice about what is it that he wants to do. But you're not going to be there. You're not sticking around for, waiting for whatever decision this person is going to come to. You are not phased by all of these things that is happening in his life, because he seems to have a lot going on in his life, and a lot, I'm talking about a whole lot of low vibrational frequency things. Okay, this is someone that is toxic. Okay, we've got death, we've got Princess of Wands. Let's see what else is going on here. Princess of Swords. Seven of Wands. You left this person. Okay. You left this person. You rejected whatever love that they had brought into your life. Whatever kind of drama they had brought into your life, you rejected it. They didn't think that you would reject it. They didn't think that you would look at that and not be impressed, because maybe they are used to, people being impressed by them. You've got Three of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. We've got Ace of Wands. I feel like the person that I feel like this person that I'm reading about here is very much similar to the person that I read about yesterday as well. They have a lot of similarities. They've got quite a lot of similarities. All right. So, with this situation here, you are dealing with someone that obviously, only do they have bad habits, and not only is this person toxic, you could really be dealing with a narcissist here, but you're dealing with someone who also was not faithful. Okay, they were not faithful as well. I'm not sure if you can see this card here, but this is Three of Cups. So this person was not faithful. This person put you in a third party situation. This person really did not put you in a good position at all. This person's presence in your life had a negative impact. They did not add any value, they just brought problems into your life. That's pretty much what this person did. Look at the Seven of Wands. You know, this is someone that you felt that you had to defend yourself against, you had to protect yourself against this person. You were working overtime protecting yourself, and not only were you having to protect yourself this person, but because of the low vibrational frequency that this person was operating at, you found yourself in a position where now it's like even all the other forces that are in opposition to you, your enemies, basically, you felt that now they were having more ease of access to you, and now you had to, you know, work overtime defending yourself from all those other forces as well, things that you never had to protect yourself against before, or things that you thought you had handled before, problems that you never thought that you would have to deal with them again. You found yourself dealing with them again. All right. So this is, you know, the kind of energy that this person brought into your life. All right. But you know, this person, this person is you know, all talk, all talk, but really no no action. All talk, no action. Um, this is the type of person where you feel like there's something happening. There's some, you know, it's about to happen. There's a lot of potential. You know, that's the sense that you got from the connection with this person, your relationship with this person. You got a sense that there's potential. Something is about to happen. You know, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get somewhere. We're going to, you know, do amazing things in this relationship. This person is going to do amazing. This person is just about to hit the jackpot. This person is just about to hit the mother load. That's what people like to say. This, you know, that's the sense that you got when dealing with this person. Eh, eh, It's like dealing with them always felt like you are just about to make it. You know, you are just about to get some great reward for maybe your patience, your tolerance, your kindness, even your love, whatever it is that you are giving to this person. You felt like you were just almost, you were just about to, you know, you were almost there, just about to receive the reward, the recognition, but it never materialized. Okay, this is what you found yourself dealing with. All right. And so this is the kind of relationship that we had, but eventually it also came to an end. Okay, eventually it was not going to survive reality. Okay, because it was, of course, based on illusions. You know, there was nothing that was going to come out of it. All right, and so you walked away. You focused on other things in your life. Okay, you focused on your career, you focused on building your coin. Okay, you focused on that. You know, this person came across as if, okay, you know, I'm very steady, and you know, I'm building my things, you know, and you know, here I am, I'm the Knight of Pentacles, you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm busy organizing myself, I'm busy, you know, getting things to happen. But he never got to a point where those things materialized in any way. Okay, he never got to a point where whatever it is that he was saying was going to happen happened. All right, because instead of things materializing in his life, he was busy chasing addictions, chasing skirts, chasing women, you know, third parties. That's what he was doing. All right, so that's what you dealt with. Okay. And that's why all of this had to end. And you were this person's anchor into reality. You made this person feel like, you know, he's the man. You know, you made him feel like He's got things going on for him. You made him feel like, he is the ish. That's how he felt, in your presence. And so he somehow thought that because you made him feel that great, he thought that he would always have that luxury of your energy, of your presence, of all these wonderful things that you were doing for him. Okay. But you withdrew your attention and focused on your career, you withdrew your attention and focused on other things that were more important in your life. And he really found out that he was not as important as he thought he was. And now that he's realizing that he's not as important as he thought he was, because he didn't think you would easily let him go like that. He didn't think that you would be unbothered and unfazed by whatever it is that was happening, because he thought that you would fall apart because of his low vibrational frequency things, whatever it is, that low vibrational frequency that's happening with him. He thought you would look at it and you would fall apart and you would hold on to him for dear life, because you are so desperate that you would not want to be without him. And so you would be so desperate that you'd be willing to clean him up or clean up after him, and patch him up and turn him into something, I don't know, something worthwhile. But you are not interested in that, because God knows this person, there's absolutely nothing that could ever patch him together. There's nothing that could patch this person together. Only him and God. Only God can sort this person out, but no human being would be able to do that. Okay, so let's see here. The Chariot. This person is coming back to you. Okay, this person is coming. This person is on their way to you. Hopefully we'll be able to check the timelines, because yeah, this is really a very bad investment in a relationship, if I were to be honest with you. So I wouldn't encourage anyone to anyone that comes back to you because things are bad for them, because they're not having a Merry Christmas. I wouldn't encourage anyone to hang around with this person. I wonder if this orientation is actually a correct orientation. I wonder. We've got the Tower, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Tower. You see, things are falling. He's coming back because things are falling apart for him. All right. Instead of chilling and doing what you are doing, which is you are in your Four of Cups, oh, okay, no, not in your Four of Cups. This is not you. Pardon me, excuse me. You are not in your Four of Cups energy. Let me quickly have a look here, because there are two things that are happening. There's just something about this card that is hitting me in a very strange way. Usually this Four of Cups is someone who's very upset. And now when I'm looking at this and I see, it's like the guys are revealing something else to me. But in my mind, I've got it that, if it's Four of Cups, something is supposed to be happening now. Then I start seeing this as a Four of Swords instead of the Four of Cups. Okay, so Temperance. Okay, so perhaps both these cards, you are in this energy, but it's the cards are showing me that it's actually happening in both ways, because this Four of Cups and Temperance energy, you being in it, you are literally finding meaning out of this whole situation, right? And you are finding your peace. You are making peace with all of this. You have even made peace with all of this. All right, you have sat down, you have meditated, you have done the inner work about all of this. Is what this is talking about. Okay, but now what's happening with this person of yours? Instead of this person doing this, instead of them entering into a state of inner peace and so on, what they are doing is they are literally just they coming running to you. Okay, this person is coming back because they are literally running away from the fire. They are escaping the fire. They are avoiding karma, because this is really what this person is dealing with. This person is dealing with karma for their behavior. That, okay, this person had no business putting you in a third party situation. They had no business dragging you into their messed up life. This person saw that they have some serious issues. They could have been, honest with you from get go and giving you the opportunity to decide whether you want to be part of whatever it is that they've got going on there, all the bad habits, all the addictions and everything, and tell you, I'm going through things, and I don't know if maybe you'll be able to, handle all of that or not. They could have given you the opportunity to do that, but instead you had to find out right into, whilst you are already in the relationship, in the middle of the whole thing, you had to find out that, oh my gosh, you are dealing with someone who is not who he comes across. You are dealing with someone who is really, really broken, someone who is really dealing with issues, and someone who is not the nicest, because this is someone that did not treat you with respect, even someone who said some of the nastiest and meanest things to you and about you. Okay, now this very same person that treated you like rubbish is coming back. They're running back to you because things are falling apart for them. Instead of finding meaning, instead of meditating, instead of healing and integrating, they are coming back to you because for them, they would rather literally, what's the word? They would rather, chase pleasures than do the inner work. Okay, that's what's really going on with this person. They are coming to you. Let's find out what this person coming back to you. It's up to you whether you want to take them back or not. I wouldn't take them back. I have to be honest with you. I would not advise anyone to take such a person back. But it's all up to you. Let's see. Let's see, when is this person, anyone coming back to you, because this is not a Merry Christmas for them. On Christmas Day, they are thinking hard about, the only good thoughts that they are able to have is memories of you right now. Outside of that, everything else is all about how things are falling apart for them. It's definitely a cold cold day in winter for them, and it's Christmas. Isn't that unfortunate? It's a very cold Christmas for this person. It's not a Merry Christmas for them, unfortunately. They are looking. This person is going to come back, whether or not he literally, as we started with the reading, the guys showed us that this person is looking into ways how they can come back to you. And as we are nearing the end of the reading, we are seeing here that this person is on their way to you. The 15th of January. Some of you might receive a call on Christmas Day. For some of you, next couple of months, meaning it would literally be February, March, okay, that you hear from this person. This person is going to reach out to you in the next few months. So within the next 3 months, basically, you'll be hearing from this person between tomorrow and the next few months, January, February, March. You'll be hearing from this person. Okay, so you will be hearing from someone who thought that you couldn't live without them, and who thought that they could definitely live without you. But yeah, now that they are not having a Merry Christmas, they are wanting to come back to you. Let's quickly do some confirmations and then let's get out of here. All right. Before we do confirmations, let's quickly hear what they want. What their thoughts. Let's quickly hear what's in their mind. What would they want you to know? You know, if they were honest, what would they say to you? Let's get their thoughts quickly. Our love will never cease to exist. Our love will never cease to exist. Okay. My beloved. Oh, look at that. Someone is no longer talking ish. Someone is now, talking about, don't pressure me. Don't pressure me. Okay? Don't pressure me to be an upstanding human being. Okay? Let me come into your life and continue with the same old rubbish, same old nonsense that I've been doing the whole time. Let me come back and do that. Okay? Let me come back and be the very same person that I've always been the whole time. Let me do that. All right, this is what this person is saying. See, of course, he's gonna say that because you've seen that instead of healing and integrating, he's just running to you. Okay, so that's what you are dealing with there. I wanna just do those confirmations quickly, and then go back to my little one. Someone is not having a Merry Christmas. Someone ain't having a Merry Christmas. Okay. X Xolile or Xolani. Xolani uzocela uxolo. X again. XYX again. Guys, I'm South African, so of course I'm going to speak South African languages from time to time. All right. I'm South African. This is actually really for South Africans, but of course everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. That's why I'm speaking English. It's because majority of the time everyone is welcome. Okay, so we've got EXYXUCZYN. All right. Yvonne, Nadine, Nolwazi. ZCUXYXE. Eunice, Charles, Charlize, Chantel. Is it S or C? Chantel. I'm getting Chantel. Remember, even if your letter, it doesn't have to be a name, it could be anything. But even if you don't get a confirmation from this, it doesn't really matter. If the reading resonates, that's all. That's all. If you've dealt with a brother who had some addictions and who was putting you in a third party, and you've left that person, the guides want you to know he ain't having a Merry Christmas. That's all. He ain't having he thinking about you. He's thinking about how he can come back to you, and whether or not he figures that out, he's gonna come back. Look at that. We've got Z coming up again. I don't know why we're getting so many Z here. Maybe people are in some wild place and look, safari, on a safari and looking at some zebras. Let's look at some charms. So we've got 053758. Okay. Let's not do a lot of charms that someone ain't having a Merry Christmas. Okay, so we've got a hand with an evil eye in it. We've got a leaf. It's kind of a leaf here. Got a butterfly. And then we've got that Pac-Man ghost. Let me try and see if I can get... Does any of this charms mean anything to you? You know, if you know the Pac-Man ghost, okay? You have to be an OG to remember the Pac-Man ghost. Okay, we've got that, it's like Tinkerbell or something like that. Or let's look, here's another leaf. It's like a moon and a little fairy in the moon. And then we've got an orb, we've got a heart, a half heart. It looks like, you know, it's like, I'm one half of this heart and you are the other half. Then you've got that toy balloon, kind of like this balloon where, you know, person has shaped it into various things, and I'm trying to figure out what shape is this, and I can't figure it out. Let's see. I'm not sure what's going on there, but yeah, there it is. Okay, let's look at animals and then we will be out. Someone is not having a Merry Christmas because they are thinking about you. They are thinking about how they can get back to you because they had it so good with you. They want to come back and enjoy all the good things that they have enjoyed with you. But guess what? They do not want to correct any of their errors. They have not learned any from any of their mistakes, and they basically just want to continue from where they left off. Okay, if you are willing, if you are open, this is what this person is saying. So we've got a rabbit here. We've got a, what is this? Is this a beaver? This is a rabbit, I believe, and this looks like a beaver. I'm not quite sure. Or a squirrel, maybe. Not a squirrel. I'm not sure what this is. Hamster? I don't know. Doesn't look like a hamster. I think it's a beaver, but I don't see the teeth. Okay, this is a baby chicken. It's a chick. And then of course it's that bird. You all know what this bird is. I don't know what the name of the bird is, but I know the bird. And then we've got this beautiful, looks like a dolphin. Then we've got a sheep, cute white sheep. Does any of these things mean anything to you and whatever connection that we are reading about here today? Whether or not these confirmations mean anything to you. If the reading resonates with you, then of course, you know, the guides are talking to you. It's all up to you whether you're going to take this person back or not. All right. Thank you so much for spending time with me on this reading, y'all. Merry Christmas tomorrow if I don't come online here, if I don't hop on the live and do any reading. Merry Christmas, and yeah, until next time, goodbye.